Hello YouTube, Totalhenry here, and today I'm bringing you guys a manga collection video. It's been about a year and a half since my last collection video, and my manga collection has grown by over 100 volumes, so I figured it was time I make one of these videos. I am sitting at about 630 volumes of manga, so I want to make this video as fast as possible. I don't want you guys to be here for an hour, so let's just start. Let's start with this bookcase right here, which I always like to point out that I actually made myself in my 7th grade woodshop class. So on top right here, I have some Fullmetal Alchemist figurines, a few DVDs, but the actual manga is all Japanese. We have Kingdom Volume 1, really great series. Doraemon Volume 10, this is actually English and Japanese. And I got that volume at my local library for 25 cents, used book sale. Then I have Kuchikame Volumes 2 and 100. I really want that to get some sort of English release, even if it's just being translated online, because I really want to read it. Then Yomushi Pedal Volumes 1 and 2. And then 1 to 16, complete series of Totemo Lucky Man. This was the inspiration for the superhero legend manga featured in Bakuman. This is a gag manga that ran in Shonen Jump. This is another series that I wish would get some sort of English translation because I can't read it in Japanese and it looks really, really funny. So coming down here to the first shelf, this is basically One Piece. So volumes 1 to 3, then some omnibuses, all the way up to, I think that's 17 up there. Let me open this door so it'll make it easier. Yeah, so 17 up there, then 18 to 27. I just ordered 28 and 29. They will be here in a few days. 81. Then I have Black Cat, volumes 1, 2, 3. I will get the rest of One Piece. I'm a little slow on that, sorry. So then Black Cat 1 to 3, and the rest of Black Cat completed series up to 20. Black Cat's an underrated series. I really love it. Then we have Shaman King. Didn't really like that. Ultimo volumes 1 to 5. I'm thinking about completing this series. I'm really interested in to see what happens next. Gantz Volume 8, Siren Volume 5, Slam Dunk 31, Fairy Tail 1, and Toriko Volume 1. These series right here, I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more of them. They were alright. If anything, I will maybe buy a few more volumes of Slam Dunk, because out of all these series here, this is the one I like the best. So coming down here, Nisekoi volumes 1 to 3. I know people have there's a sort of a love-hate relationship many people have with this series. I personally really liked it, so I will plan on getting the rest of the volumes. Then I have Whistle, complete series 1 to 24. This is a soccer manga that is grossly underappreciated. This is one of my favorite sports mangas of all time. Like, it's up there. I love this so much. So glad to have it. And then down here, I have Fullmetal Alchemist, complete series 1 to 27. I actually bought the entire set on eBay, and they came with the 3 figurines you saw at the top. And then right up here, volumes 1 to 3 of Attack on Titan. I stopped reading Attack on Titan a few years ago. I might jump back into it. Maybe I don't know, maybe once it ends I'll start reading it. I just got bored of it. I don't know if I'll pick up any more of the volumes. So that is it for this shelf. And let's move on to the next one. Here is the next bookcase. As you can see, there's a lot of crap on the top shelf. So right here we have Naruto, volumes 1 all the way to 54, and then a few sort of random volumes. I will complete Naruto. I'm not in any major rush. This is one of my favorite series of all time, mostly just because of nostalgia. Naruto volume 1 was the very first manga volume I ever bought. Also have these posters up here that I got at Comic-Con a few years ago, whatever. So then I also have some art books. I have all 3 Naruto art books. So really happy to have those. Then down here is my Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Yu-Gi-Oh volumes 1 to 7. If any of you haven't read the original Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know what you're doing. This thing is incredible. Then Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist 1 to 4. I do plan on finishing Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist even though I've seen the anime many times as a kid. Then Yu-Gi-Oh R 1 to 5. Where is it? 5th volume 1 to 5. Complete series. Then Yu-Gi-Oh GX 1 to 4. I have finished Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I will probably pick up the rest of the volumes at some point. And then I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. No, not Zexal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Volume 1. I will get Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Then right here, I have To Love Ru, Japanese volume number 1. And then the English volume, English 1 and 2 of To Love Ru. I still can't believe that To Love Ru is getting an English release. I absolutely love this manga and I need to buy more. And then my friend was in Japan and he got me this sort of like To Love Ru omnibus. As you can see, it has like 700 pages. And I don't know what volumes it contains. I think maybe like 3 4 it has or something. It doesn't have 3 to 4 volumes. I think it just covers volumes 3 to 4. And then my friend also got me Volume 1 of To Love Ru Darkness, also in Japanese. I think Darkness is also getting an English release. So then over here, Silent Voice, Volume 1 will complete the series. Loved it. Gintama 1 to 3. Need to get more of Gintama. It's really funny. High School DxD Volume 1. I didn't really like it. I might give this another shot, but I don't think so. Astra Lost in Space. Volume 1. Need to get the rest of the series. The series was really, really good. It's only a 5-volume series. Highly recommend it. The ever-popular Hunter x Hunter. I only have 1 volume. I've read a little bit more online. I'm just not in a rush to buy any more. Then I have Ashton O Joe, Volumes 1 to 5. And 6 to 20 right here, completed series. This is probably my favorite manga of all time. I absolutely love the series. This is another one that needs to get an English release. I will go out and buy the English volumes, even though I have the completed thing in Japanese. I just love this manga so much. So good. Then I have another boxing manga, Hajime no Ippo. Another series that needs an English release. I have volumes 1 to 3, then 30, 38, 39, 43, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Just practicing my counting here. 84, 85, 86, 97, and 118. I absolutely love this series. Then I have a little-known Japanese series called Overdrive, 1 to 17 complete series. This is about cycling, another series that I would love to see be finished in English. Half the series is translated online, and I've read that, so I had to guess what the other half was just by looking at the pictures. So down here, we get into my Pokemon manga. I have the Rise of Darkrai manga that was based on the movie. I actually kind of like that movie. Then Pokemon Adventures Volumes 1 all the way, I think that's 13 up at the top, and then down here, Volume 14. I really like Pokemon Adventures, and I'm thinking about getting the next box set soon, so really good take on the Pokemon world, really interesting. Then Dragon Drive 1 to 14, complete series. It's pretty good. Then Barefoot Again, Volumes 1 to 10. This is one of the series that I'm the proudest to have in my collection. That wasn't really English. I'm very happy to have this. It's such an incredible story about the bombing of Hiroshima, and the author, he actually was 8 years old when it happened and lived there, so this is like a story about his life. It's incredibly powerful, and I can't recommend this manga enough. and it's actually being reprinted. So I'm super excited about that, because now everyone has a chance to read this incredible manga. Like, do yourself a favor and go out and read this manga. It will have such an impact on you. Then I have JoJo's Part 1, Volumes 1 and 3 complete, the completed part of Part 1. I will buy more JoJo's. I just finished reading Part 3 the other day online, and I really enjoyed it. Vinland Saga number 1, need to get more. The Lone Wolf and Cub Omnibus number 1. Still a little bit on the fence about this. I love the art, but I'm not crazy about the story. I might pick up the next omnibus. I don't really know. And then I have Miyazaki's Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, I believe it's called. Volume 1 in Japanese. I know that there's an English release, but I was in Japan and I found this, so I just bought it. I actually saw the other, I think there's 7 volumes like this, or 8, and I saw them all there, but I just couldn't afford to buy them all. And then down here we have my American Weekly Shonen Jump magazines. You can pause the video and look at the years down here. Then all the way over here to the very last print issue back in 2012. Then I have an issue of Japanese Shonen Jump right there. Here is Weekly Shonen Sunday and Weekly Shonen Magazine. So yeah, those are nice to have. Akira Volume 1, the Dragon Ball art book, and the Bleach art book. And well, there's some other volumes. This isn't manga, but this is a comic called Mouse. I highly recommend this comic. It's in the same vein as Barefoot Again. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on that. It's not manga. Okay, so let's move on to the next bookshelf. Here is the next bookshelf. As you can see, I have some little figurines up here. I always like to point out that I got this fairly nice Goku statue. I mean, it's probably pretty cheap compared to other things, but I got it for $2 at a garage sale, so that's pretty cool. Here is my Bleach volumes. Volumes 1 and 21 aren't here. I'm not going to open this up because I think everyone knows what Bleach looks like. And then down here I have volumes 22 to 22 to 33 and then 38. I think I will collect a little bit more of Bleach, probably at least till around the start of the Fullbringer arc, which is I think is around 49 or 50. That's all the Bleach that I want. After that, I think is just crap, and I don't really like it. It should have ended at that point. Then I have Beat the Vandal Buster, volumes 1 to 8. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed the series, and I know it's on hiatus and it might not get finished. But there's still a few more volumes out there that I don't have, so I will pick those up at some point. And then all the way back here we have Hikaru. This is my Hikaru no Go art book, and Sai is sitting in front of Hikaru. This is probably the greatest art book that I have in my collection, and super happy to have it. I love Takeshi Obata's artwork. And then underneath Sai is Bone, volumes 1 to 9, complete series by Jeff Smith. This isn't a manga, but it's another really good comic, so if you haven't read that, check this out. Then over here we get to my Takeshi Obata books, and speaking of Hikaru no Go, volumes 1 to 16 right here. I have 2 copies of 16 and 17, and then 23. Complete series. Absolutely love Hikaru no Go, and you guys need to check it out if you haven't. Death Note 1 to... Let me slide some of this stuff over a little bit. Death Note 1 to 12, and then the extra 13 volumes, so complete series. Then we have Ralgrad, another series drawn by Takeshi Obata. It's not really that good, 1 to 4 complete series, but the art is great, so it's worth checking out because Obata drew it. And I did actually like the ending, like I thought the ending was very good. Then we have Bakuman, 1 to 7, and all the way to 29 to 17, and then 18 to 20 complete series. Then I also have Platinum End, which I need to buy more of. I've read this volume a little bit online, and I do like it. I know a lot of people say it's not as good as other things he's done. Well, that's probably true. It's still, I think, a very good manga in its own right. Then I have Blood Lad Volume 1 and Parasite Volume 1. I really enjoyed Parasite, and I want to get the rest of the volumes. All You Need Is to Kill by Takeshi Obata, or drawn by him. This was originally, I think, a novel. It was turned into a Hollywood movie, a bunch of fun stuff. But the manga is actually really, really good. Highly recommend it. And then over here, Crying Freeman, Volume 1 to 5, complete series. This is a fairly new addition to my collection. Super happy to have this. Pretty good series. Not great. The art is beautiful. I recommend it based on that. Then I have Uzumaki, my first Junji Ito manga, and I really enjoyed it. I hear that this isn't his best work, but I thought it was really good, so I can't wait to read more, even though this kind of scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. Down here, I have my Prince of Tennis volumes, 1 to 16, I think that says. Not a super huge fan of Prince of Tennis. I have read the entire thing years ago, and I don't know, I just found a good deal, so that's why I have a bunch of these volumes. And I'm not going to buy any more unless I find some amazing deal. Then I have Get Backers 1 to 3, then Volume 5. I actually got these volumes once again from my local library for 25 cents each. Livingstone, Volumes 1 to 4, complete series. Pretty good series. Assassination Classroom 1, Volume 1 and 5. Really enjoyed Assassination Classroom, and I need to get the rest of the manga. Everyone's favorite, My Hero Academia, 1 to 3, 12, and 14. I am up to date on My Hero Academia in terms of reading it. I'm just behind in collecting the volumes, which I will do at some point. Then I guess I'll just come over here. I have my Dragon Ball manga. I have the second Viz Big for Dragon Ball. I want to collect all of Dragon Ball Z, and the Viz Bigs. Then I have the last one for Dragon Ball Z, as well as volumes 2 and 11 for Dragon Ball Z. I also have Dr. Slump, volume 1 and 2. I really want to complete Dr. Slump. Library Wars, volume 1 and 2. Oops, stuff is falling. Great shoujo manga. Absolutely need to give this a read if you guys haven't. Skip Beat Volume 1, another manga that I got for 25 cents at my local library. Dragon Ball is falling down. Seraph of the End, Volume 1. Don't really like it, not going to get any more. Then I have Initial D, Volumes 1 to 3, then 9 and 10. It was an okay manga. I thought it was very repetitive. So probably not going to get any more unless I find a great deal. Then I have Eyes Volume 1, fairly new addition to my collection. It was pretty good. I can see myself reading a little bit more. Just play it by ear. One volume at a time. Then I have Berserk. I am very behind on Berserk. I've only read Volume 1. I should probably buy more Berserk and Hunter x Hunter and all that stuff. I also have Volume 38 of Berserk, which is in Japanese. Then I have Knights of the Zodiac, Volume 17. I've actually started reading this series online, and I'm really enjoying it. I would like to find the rest of the volumes. 20th Century Boys, Volume 1. I know this is being reprinted, so I might buy the new editions. Then I have Monster, Volume 1 and 2. I need to finish collecting Monster. I've read the whole thing. It's really, really good. Naoki Urasawa is a god. Then I have Master Keaton, Volume 1. In case you can't tell, this is my Naoki Urasawa section right here. Let me move these for a second. Pluto, complete series. My only completed Naoki Urasawa manga. Really, really good series. Highly recommend it. And then, let's put these volumes back. Then I have this Battle Angel Alita, Killing Angel. It's the only volume in my collection I haven't actually read. I don't really have anything to say about it. Ranma 1.5, Volume 18. And then I have volume 1 of Welcome to the Ballroom. I really enjoyed this volume and I really want to get more of this series. I don't know what's taking me so long to do it. Now on to the final shelf of this bookcase. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Vagabond and the Viz Bigs. This is becoming one of my favorite manga series of all time. The art is gorgeous. Then behind them, I have Rurouni Kenshin, also in the Viz Bigs 1 to 9 complete series. Then moving on over here, I have my Osamu Tezuka manga, Buddha 1 to 8 complete series, Triton of the Sea volumes 1 and 2 complete series. I'm actually in the middle of reading volume 1. You can see my bookmark right there. Then Twin Knights, also by Tezuka, a single volume complete series. Then I have right here, this is volume 2 of Phoenix, Tale of the Future. Then this is Phoenix, I believe, volume 7, and it's Civil War right there, if you can see that on the spine right there, if it'll focus. And then I have volume 1 of Blackjack. I need to buy more Tezuka manga. I want to try to get as much as I can. Then over here we have my Fists of Northstar manga. I have volumes 1 to 5 in the beautiful full-color master editions. One of the few Fists of Northstar manga that's printed in English. Another thing that I'm super proud of and super happy to have in my collection. Then I have the entire Fists of Northstar series in Japanese, volumes 1 to 15. I'm actually missing volumes 8 and 9 right now because I took them with me to college just to use as reference. And yeah, I left them at college. I'm also missing, what's it called? I'm also missing Devilman volume 1. I just couldn't bring those books home with me when I came home for the holidays. So they're sitting in my dorm right now. Okay, so on to the final bookshelf. And this is my final bookshelf of manga. Only the top shelf here has manga. The bottom shelf just has regular books, which I'm not going to show you guys now. I'm saving that for a separate video. As you can sort of see, there are 2 rows of books here. So in front, I have Case Closed, volumes 1 all the way to 27. I absolutely love Case Closed. This is one of my favorite mangas of all time. And I just ordered volumes 28 and 29, so those should be here shortly. Then I have Freezing, volumes 1 to 10. They're in these 2 volume things. This was a surprisingly good series. I was surprised by how much I liked it. Then I have Shokugeki no Soma, volumes 1 to 4. I am up to date on the manga. I'm reading it in Shonen Jump. I just haven't been picking up the volumes. I don't know why. This is an incredible series. Then I have Yuragi no Yunasan, or Yuna the Haunted Hot Springs, volumes 1 to 3. I also have the first volume in Japanese. This was bought for me by that same friend who bought me the two Lavru volumes. So now I'm going to pause the video and pull all of these volumes out so we can look at the stuff behind here. So back here we have Eyeshield 21 complete series volumes 1 all the way to 37. This is an absolutely amazing manga. It's an incredible sports manga and I am just so happy to have all the volumes. I feel like I need to go back and reread it just for fun. It's so good. And then the last few volumes here, One Punch Man, 1, 2, and 10. I will get the rest of One Punch Man. I'm just not in any hurry. And then Haikyuu volumes 1 and 2. I'm a little bit on the fence about whether I want to get more Haikyuu. I'm not as in love with it as other people are. I probably will get a few more volumes, but again, I'm not in any rush. And that is my manga collection. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it wasn't too long. And stay tuned for more videos.